off with the 1% of mindset himself, Nathaniel.
Thank you, Tawana. Thank you, Tawana. Thanks for telling our story. I appreciate it. Happy Monday, guys. This is Nathaniel, 1% of One Life producer, empowering the 1% of mindset. So this weekend was fun. We were able to throw out 3 AOAs this week on Friday, Thursday and Friday. We have 4 new. They didn't sign all the way though. We're on step 4 for a couple of them. So I think it's step 4 for 1, step 2 for 2. But my process is not where it needs to be. So I had some setbacks and I wasted some time. But all that means is that I learned something, right? Learned something and grew.
Yeah.
So my next step is I have 4 new resumes to call this week. Actually, today. Sorry, I'm doing it today. I'm gonna have an in-person at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go play golf with a guy that in real life. So he's gonna be a good addition to the team. I just want to talk to him in person a little bit. So my process has holes. Well, my current process has holes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the blueprint. Right. I know I'm missing something from the blueprint that I'm not integrating into my process. So I'm gonna go back, double down, make sure I know what I'm doing. And then targeting. I'm targeting again. I'm gonna go ahead and put out I have, like I said, I had to put some Medicare flyers already, so I'm gonna print those up and get them ready to go. I'm gonna go talk to some more around the area so I can see if I can put more Medicare, like around, there's like Riderwood's up the street, but I can put it in the grocery store by the Riderwood. You know what I mean? Or like, the gas station over there, because that's where people fill their gas up, so they'll see it. So anyway, I've got a plan, I've got a target, so now I've got to go execute. That's the 1% of mindset shift. So thanks very much for that.
All right. Thank you, Nathaniel. The 1% of mindset. And yes, whenever there's an obstacle, find a reason for it. Keep it moving. All right. We got a hand up, Nathaniel.
𝗀𝗍, please guide us and tell us what we got going on this week.
I love
Thank you, Nathaniel. I have been dripping on my best friend for a while. I say just keep dripping on your family and friends, because you never know what's going on in their life to where this opportunity works out for them and starts to make sense, and stay excited because that gets them excited. I want to introduce my new team member, Crystal Cole. Crystal, can you come off mute?
Welcome, Crystal.
Welcome.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to the village, Crystal.
I'm so excited to be here. I'm sorry I'm having video trouble, but I'm ecstatic to be here. Like 𝗀𝗍 said, she's been talking to me about this for a while, and now it's just feel like it's the time.
Say it again.
Okay.
I said, 𝗀𝗍's been talking to me about this for a while, and I just feel like now is the time for me.
Absolutely.
So I'm really excited. I have about 30 years background experience in life and Medicare and annuities. So I probably should have been doing this a long time ago, but never had the courage to step out. And I just feel like it's just now. So I'm really excited.
Well, welcome, Crystal, to the team.
Welcome.
Thank y'all for having me.
And now, that's my sister, so you're now my sister too.
Absolutely, Tawana, absolutely.
All right. I'm going to pass the ball to a wonderful lady that always has great support from her son, and she's just out here moving and shaking all the time. Tiffany Tyler.
Woo, thank you, 𝗀𝗍, for that great pass. Man, y'all, let me tell you something. I had to come on this morning and share my let me clean my camera, guys. I gotta get myself straight. Yesterday I was in church, and my pastor spoke on something about parents and being a vendor, and he stated, like, you can have the prettiest table set up and you're not opening your mouth. And when she said that, I was like, dang, this why when we go out with 𝗍𝗍, man, we have everything. And Takesha's gonna make sure that you talking to everybody that walks past that table. And then she said, you got to take your training wheels off. She said, you know, when you get your little bike and you start the ride and it come with training wheels, and then eventually you said, I want my training wheels off, but your training wheels don't come off until you start talking and marketing yourself. She said, if you have to order a kit to learn how to speak to people, because once you walk out the house, you be like, good morning. How y'all doing? My daddy talk like this, so I can talk like this. She said, but I ordered me a kit when I began to work for the school system. And I said, good morning. Thank you for calling Greensville County Elementary School. And you know, sometimes you got to take them training wheels off and go with the training that you're getting right there in front of your face. So with that being said, yesterday I went to a second service. And the ladies bum rushed me. Was like, oh, I heard you're doing referrals for Medicare. I heard you do, and I was pulled every which way. I was like, oh my God, I'm trying to get something to eat. I don't want to talk. But then some rang a bell and said, you better open your mouth because you are the advertisement for your products. Nobody will know about these products if you don't open your mouth. And y'all, I swear to God, I got 6 applicants for this Medicare. And I was not even looking to get these people on my roster to give them my referral link for them to check up on their Medicare. And I was like, Lord have mercy. Did my pastor just tell me this? My trainers every morning tells me this. So why am I not doing this? I gotta open my mouth. So I just came on to share that, y'all. And I was so happy. And like, I have 2 new business partners that's doing Medicare, and also they joined the license, the insurance side. So they are in Excel, and amazing. Like when you follow,
Ooh,
follow.
opener.
So I am so grateful for this whole path that I'm on. It's like, I'm ready. I gotta open my mouth. So everywhere I go, I'm opening my mouth and I'm just letting people know what I do, who I do it for, and why I do it. Thank you all.
All right, Tiff, congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are
yeah.
your product. Nobody's going to know what you do, how you do it, until
Right.
you open your mouth and get fed.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm excited for you. I really am. I love you. You inspire me every day.
Oh man. And
I mean,
tell you something. That journal I sent you is helping so much.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
I appreciate it. And you are
Hey,
killing.
I got my hand up after Monique. I just can't raise it. My
Okay,
computer
cool.
doesn't work.
All right. So go ahead and pass that ball to.
I am going to pass this ball to my birthday twin, lovely lady. She's always smiling. She got great nuggets for us every morning. And I'm surprised I don't even see her better half on, but I'm going to go ahead and pass the ball to Monique Pinckney, MBA, your tax and insurance pro.
Thank you so much, Tiffany. Birthday twin. Keep doing what you're doing, sis. It's paying off for all of us. I just wanted to share, we were able to do an event this weekend. Well, 2 events. I went one way and my husband went the other way with our team partners. Dee Freeman was with me this weekend. And we were at a church festival. And I got an invitation a little while back. And when I got there, I asked the coordinator, I said, how did you find my name? And she said, well, so-and-so told me to send you an invite. And I said, I don't even know that person. The person was one of the teachers, one of the principals from one of the schools in our area, because I remember I told you guys I became members of the Partners in Education. So that's how we got to connect. And so I was like, wow, this is cool. I said, thank you for the invite. Do you guys happen to have a seniors ministry? And she said, no, but we have a women's ministry. Would you be, and we have 25% of our church is seniors. So would you be willing to come in and talk to them? I said, sure. So she said that we're going to hook up with the pastor and be able to come share that information that we have for the seniors. So I was excited about that. But I just love being out there with the community, because between Dee and I, she went left and I went right. And we covered just about every last one of those vendors. And we found that my estimate is about half of them did not have life insurance for themselves. So not only did we get, people coming up, signing up, but the vendors also need life insurance. So that was just a successful event. And we, told them we'll be back anytime you need. And then my husband went to another church, and he was able to talk to one of the pastors, and they also want us to come in and talk about Medicare. So just these events in the city, it really, really does pay off to get out there and get to know people. And so we had a good time this weekend. Just wanted to share that.
All right, and as per usual, you're killing it. What else is there to say? You're killing it and showing us the way. So you want to go ahead and pass that ball to Uncle Jock?
Yes, let me pass this ball to this gentleman who, he's a pioneer in this industry. I thank him for just all the nuggets that he gives us each and every day, the experience. And he talks about having courageous conversations. So I'm excited to hear what he has to say this morning. Uncle Jock.
Woo, thank you, Monique. I appreciate that pass coming from you. Can y'all hear me finally?
You're good.
Yes.
All right, cool. I want to talk about two different things. So does anybody have their hand up? Because I might take a couple extra minutes.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
So the first thing is, how many of you all are interested in taking this Medicare step? Like, how many of y'all, show of hands, yes, raise your hand, come off mute, yay, all that, right? But how many of you haven't done a thing to take the first step? And the reason that I'm asking is because I got on this Medicare boat late. And when I say I got on it late, for about 3 weeks that everybody was training, I was kind of out of pocket. So I called Brandon and we had a conversation. He just gave me, he said, man, put these words on a slide. I put them on a slide. The next day, I didn't know really much about this Medicare stuff. The next day, Dr. Ramunda had an event. I showed up at the event and act like I knew what I was talking about because I was reading off the slides, right? But I'm just going to show y'all how easy this is. It was only 12 people in the room. 7 other people signed up. But let me show you how easy this is. When you got somebody that's in the room, first thing you want to do is you want to talk. You want to make a connection with those older folks, right? Here's the thing. All of them will tell you some Medicare blues. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? They're going to tell you, Houston, we've got a problem. And guess what? You're going to listen to them. And you're going to regurgitate that problem back to them bigger and better, like it was your problem. Because you now letting them know that you understand what they're going through. Now, guess what? You show up as the solution. All of this is taking place in real time. Now, guess what? This is how easy this is. When I was done, I had another Zoom, so I had to step out of the room. Donna, Meredith, and Dr. Ramunda worked the room. They walked to each individual that was in there and say, hey, what are your concerns? Some of them were like, hey, I got this. Well, guess what? You can call the expert right now. So guess what? You get them in the system. Once they're in the system, your job is done. It's that simple. Talk to some people, get them in the system, and guess what? If they're not making the call to the expert when they're in the system, guess what? The experts will call them. All you want to do is get them in the system. There's some other game that I'm going to give y'all. If you're talking to people, who qualifies for Medicare? Most of the time, 65 and older,
65
right?
65 and older, right.
So if you're talking to some folks 40, 30, 50, they don't qualify, do they?
No, their parents do.
Their parents do. So guess what? You talk to a person, hey, do you know your mom or dad's Medicare agent? Guess what they're going to tell you? No. And guess what you're going to tell them? They probably don't either. So let's fix that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put you with the plug. I just started my own Medicare concierge service. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? You're making
That's
yourself
good.
look like you got a whole machine beside you. I got a Medicare concierge service, and we're making sure that parents like yours don't get left behind and don't just get slammed into a policy. Matter of fact, let me just take a couple of bits of information about your parent, and one of the experts will call them. Just let your mom or dad know that they'll be getting a call from such and such. Y'all feeling me? It's that easy.
That's good.
You can be talking to people all day long. They don't even have to be 65 and older. You can talk to, some of us have peers that have parents that qualify. Once they're in the system, your job is done. So I just wanted to kind of paint that picture for you guys of how easy this thing is. It's a pretty awesome program to be involved in. And I got on this thing late, and I'm getting ready to, if you're participating on a low end, you should easily get 100 referral signups this enrollment season. Easy. That's you could actually be on a 10 getting 10 people in the system a day, and that'll put you right at about 100, even if some people fall off. And those are just simple conversations. But now here's the last part of what I want to give you guys. Once you get somebody in, ask for the referrals right there, because this is what happens. A lot of the seniors are they're upset at this process that takes place every year. So if you can offer them some relief and give them a good experience, guess what they're gonna do? Hey girl, guess what? They're gonna run tell it just like they had a good food experience at a restaurant. So I just wanted to leave y'all with that. I digress. Tawana, back to you.
No, that was great.
That's nice.
I wish I had
Good,
known
good.
about it. I would have been up there helping y'all. But that was fantastic. Thank you, Doc. Mo Money has, I'm sorry, Monique Pinckney.
Excuse me, Tawana, real quick. I just
Yes.
want to make sure that everybody knows on the call, because I see someone said they want to join the Medicare thing. If you are not registered for the Medicare, I just put the link in the chat. So you don't want to miss this opportunity, guys.
Absolutely.
The only thing you need to know, put your name in. Right after they ask for your name, they're going to ask for your company. You're going to put your company that you're associated with. I know we have several people on the line from different companies. So on this line, you're either Xperts or with Envision U. And you're going to put what company you're with, and then all the other information is your personal information. Welcome aboard.
Thank
And
you.
also, real quick, I
Uh-huh.
just wanted to say this too, real quick, Tawana. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
If you're talking to folks, right, and they ask you a question, let me just say this. Any Medicare question that they ask you, just get in the habit of deferring it to the expert. Don't get into because you can't answer those questions. So all you got to do is say, you know what? I'm gonna connect you, whatever questions that you have, call the expert, or when the expert calls you, they'll answer all of those questions for you. Just say it and pivot just that easy. You don't want to start. Number one, you can't legally go down that rabbit hole, but you just don't want to put yourself in that box, because it can be very uncomfortable and you can get in trouble.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Uncle Jock. Monique Pinckney.
Your MBNA.
Thank you. I just wanted to come back and
Insurance and Tax Pro.
share one thing about what Uncle Jock just said, because we had a guy come to the table on Saturday, and he saw the referral, and I talked to him, and I was saying, you know, what it was and all that. He said, I don't call the 100 number. Last time I called the 1-800 number, those people messed me up, and I had to go all the way to the Social Security to get my stuff right. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. And I was like, I said, well, let me tell you, This is the opposite of that. We're here to keep that from happening. And so I was able to talk to him. And by the time he left, he was like, well, because I told him, he said, well, he named a company, a carrier. He said, they got me taken care of. I said, I understand that, and I'm happy that you got everything taken care of. I said, but that's just one company. These people can look and find everything that's available to you that you're entitled to in your area. And it might be something they don't have or sell. I said, you might want to just take a look at it. It doesn't hurt to call. And he actually walked away and gave the information and, said he would call. He said, I think about it. He took the information. And so just to his point, these people have been through a lot, some of them, and we have the answer. And so hopefully, he'll take the opportunity, but we do have the answer and we can stand our ground with that. So I was excited about that. The last thing I'm gonna say is, I didn't know he was on the line, but can we welcome our new team member, Jermaine Sumter? He just wrote in the chat, welcome to the team.
Welcome, Jermaine.
Let's go, Jermaine.
Can you come off from mute and just say a few things, Jermaine?
Yes, thank you, everybody. Thanks for the warm greeting. I feel at home. Yep, I've listened to you guys, man. It's like I want to definitely be a part of this, and this smells like success. So thanks for having me.
It's a drink.
Well, welcome to the team.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jermaine. And again, welcome to the team. I just got one thing to say real quick, and then we're going to transition over. Friday. Money, we got to start at 9 o'clock. Can you make it real quick, or you got your hand up?
Yes, because I was going to say my money making activity.
Okay, real quick.
Because I hear people talk about Medicare business. I did sign a few people for that myself, as well as I'm working on a couple of people that I had from leads I had before, that I'm working on now, as well as I'm going today to pay for my LLC.
Okay.
Because that came everything done with that. That's finished as well. I just gotta they get the last minute fee. They got to pay me a little bit for it. So I'm gonna go take care of that today. Speak out for a little bit. But I do have a couple friends also that want to talk to me. And they had them what do you call it? Home when you register, when you help the veterans in their home. You come to help, and they come to your house and your stuff, and you help them.
Presentation or
homesteaders, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The homesteaders, yeah. I got a couple people that have business, and we're supposed to meet up in a couple times. We're supposed to make something in there couple days. I got a couple people phone numbers, but that's to have that business like that. And we're gonna start grooving this way. I have my 100 people. I ain't worried about that. I'm probably like 150, but I ain't gonna be tripping off that.
All right.
That's easy money. How they say back, Sister Monique?
Yeah,
that's easy money. So I ain't tripping off that.
Let's go.
But that's the one to throw a little bit. Cause I'm a little scared of these. That's why I had to say quick.
Okay, you did good. And congratulations. Yes, you will have your 150 because you're speaking that. So real quick, Friday, my mom rang the bell for her. She was going through her radiation treatment. She rang the bell. Woo, and I posted
Amen.
Glory to God.
Posted it on Facebook. And when I tell you all the people that came in that was congratulating, and I said, I ain't seen these people in years that popped up on my feed. Plus, there were other people that I had no idea who they were because my Facebook is public. And it got me to thinking as to how I could use this to my advantage. So I decided that I'm going through the people that I don't know in particular and see if it's like, if they don't have a lot of things going on their page, I'm not going to bother them. But those that have, I'm going to say thank you. for congratulating my mother. And then I'm going to ask them, do they have life insurance? And I'm going, and actually, there will be another live feed that goes out because, you know, and she'll be okay with this. I will talk about it and how she thankfully has protected herself and made sure that her family is going to be protected when, God forbid, it's her time. So I'm going to utilize all of that. But I tell you, I got so filled up when I just saw all these people coming through. And I think it's because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So that's probably really expanding what's going on. And I just like, wow, everything is just, this was really, really good. So just giving me the opportunity to make these things happen. So I just want to throw that out. And one more thing, this is totally kind of out of the way, but it isn't. I've been listening to Napoleon Hill. And one of the things about knowing your definite purpose and writing it down. I, for the life of me, could not figure out what my definite purpose is. I was struggling with it. So you know what I did? Hey, chat. Hey, chat. I started putting down who I am, why, and all this. Chat dropped it. I was so emotional this weekend that everything was starting to fall into place. So I went and went to breakfast with my daughter, and there was a flyer on her card. I said, "Ooh, I should start dropping flyers on people's cards too about, do you have life insurance? Do you have Medicare? You know, all these things coming up." But it was about an open house, and I said, "Guess what? I'm gonna walk into that house. That house was $1.2 million." I walked in there. I saw my house, and the real estate agent was talking to me. I was acting like I was like, "Yeah." She said, "Well, when can I talk?" I said, "Give me 4 to 6 months. We're gonna talk about getting the house right." I had that posture that this is mine. So we need to start speaking that and being that. So I just wanted to throw that out there. And now I'm going to transition over to the index voice of inspiration, Mr. Troy Gandy.
Right, all right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we don't want to transition too fast without giving kudos for the Leo, Mrs. Tawana Chisley, for helping us to pivot this morning and not panic. All right. So we want to say thank you once again for standing in for Uncle Job. And with that being said, it is just like she said, it's time for us to transition to part 2 of Good Morning Experts. So do again, send out those last minute texts and prospects to anybody you wasn't able to get in contact with, and make sure that they have a good pen